you've been through, why you got scars. Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach you, 'cause I feel you. What's the story to tell? What's the story behind the mountain you're trying to climb? Think I've heard it before in a movie line. We can write our own ending this time.
Good morning, beauties. What's up, and welcome back to another video. Or if you're brand new here and this is the first time you ever see me, what's up? I am Jen. I share all things health and wellness here on the channel. Anything I do to level up my own life, I share with you guys in hopes to inspire and motivate you to do the same. So if that sounds like your jam, make sure to subscribe before we jump into today's video. All right, beauties, as you can probably hear, the wind is absolutely bananas out here today. I haven't come to you guys from my front swing in a hot minute, but it is cloudy and the wind is insane. So it's nice that it's cloudy for our run, because then we won't be brutalized by the baking sun. However, the wind is like crazy. But we are just doing a shorter like recovery run today. Incredibly sore from going super hard in the gym. I have been killing it in the gym. I have been loving lifting again, which is a nice change of pace, because last year it was really just out of health and habit and routine, just kind of going through the motions, which sometimes is necessary just to keep you in that routine, keep the habit going, maintaining where you're at, all of that. But now I am really pushing myself and absolutely loving my lifts and getting stronger and progressing and feeling really jazzed about it again. So I'm pumped for that. But I am incredibly sore, especially after yesterday's full body day. So we're gonna do like a 5K recovery run and just do it slow and easy. Little guy's gonna come with us, I think, so that will be awesome for him. We need to change up our workout schedule. The way that I have our current schedule laid out was based around like everything else that we have going on, but it's not necessarily working for being able to push with the right intensity and focus and recovery times and all of that. So I have to rearrange kind of our work schedules and workout schedule so that they mix well together, but also we get the most out of our training. So we'll be kind of revamping our schedule a little bit in the coming weeks. But I have my electrolyte water. I already drank my protein coffee you guys saw this morning. Have my electrolyte water, and then I'm going to have this little banana. How cute is this? My nail tech yesterday, I went and got my nails done, and he gave us some of these little bananas that he grows in his own yard. He has like the most amazing garden, and they are absolutely delicious. How cute are they? Also super sweet, awesome, delicious. So I'm gonna have that for my pre-run fuel, just to give us a quick burst of energy to go knock this run out and then come back and commence to all the Sunday things. So I wanted to bring you guys along with me. I asked over on IG what you guys want to see, and some people said more running content, more chatty content, more full days of eating, just a lot of different things. So I'm going to try to incorporate a lot of that stuff. But it's already like 9 o'clock, so we got to get our butts moving to go knock this run out. You guys, how stinking cute is this? He is the owner of the nail salon. Him and his wife are the sweetest, and I have been going there for years and years. And they were so awesome to give us some of these, because they take like 8 months to grow or something, he said, like crazy long. And they're so stinking cute and so delicious. But for my other fellow runners that are looking for a great pre-run snack, these are something quick and easy to grab. There's a ton of things, but these little Honey Stinger mini energy waffles, that they are really good too. For 3 of them, it is 130 calories and 18 grams carb, 1 gram protein, and these are really delicious too. I may have one of those also. All right, guys, I am just walking to kind of get warmed up out here, which isn't going to take much because this sun is going to have me overheated in no time flat. But just trying to get my legs warmed up and everything before I hit a little bit of mobility, and while I'm waiting on hubby to finish up some stuff so that we can get moving. So just outside walking, and the sun is out. It is windy as all hell, and hopefully this is a good run, because my legs are absolutely destroyed from back squats yesterday. We have been pushing it on the back squats, progressing in it, feeling good and strong in them again, and I am like over the moon about that. But it doesn't make Sunday run day that easy, so we'll see. That's why we really are trying to like work our schedule out so that it works with our busy work schedule, little guy's schedule, hubby's work schedule, my work schedule, and then we like to have at least one day of the week that we run together. And so that's why we do it on Sunday, especially as we start really ticking up distance. It's a huge time investment. So doing it on the weekends together on Sunday just makes more sense. But we've got to kind of figure out, and that's why we've been doing full body on Saturday. Then we get one lift in together for the week. But we really have to figure out what works best, not only for our schedules, but like I said earlier, for our recovery and getting the most out of our workouts. So we're gonna have to do some finagling to see how that works. But I'm just gonna walk for a couple minutes, go back, do a quick little warm up, and then go hit this run. I think today we are really going to focus on zone 2 training to continue to build our base. And I have been struggling to like stay in my zone 2 when I'm running. So we may have to even walk a little bit just to keep my heart rate in zone 2. So we'll kind of play it by ear and see how it goes once we start pounding the pavement. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. It is so windy out here. But my target heart rate, like I was saying, just starting to creep out of that. So walking for a second to let it come down, and then we'll start running again. All right, guys, we are almost at 3 miles. It's been hard to steady my zone 2 pace, but we've just been running a little bit, walking a little bit, and just really talking a lot. So it's been awesome brainstorming and trying to create a good, awesome vision for our lives, for you guys, everything. But we are, oh, we're already way over. I wasn't paying attention, the heart rate. But it's friggin' been a struggle to try to keep it in that zone. So we're just gonna keep working at it. That's all you can do. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the wind is insane. It was feeling better on the backside, but now we're running against it. It feels good to cool you off, but I feel like you're running through a freaking wind tunnel. But we are almost 4 miles right now. We've got a little over a mile left to go. Just clocked in almost 5.5 miles for our recovery run. And because we ended up getting out the door so late and it being later, we're going right in with lunch. And super easy, just cleaning out all the leftovers in the fridge. I had some sun-dried tomato Parmesan chicken that I made up in the crock pot earlier in the week. Some salad that I needed to go ahead and use up, and then threw some feta cheese on there. And then I'm just gonna top it with some of this balsamic vinaigrette. It is 60 calories a serving, and that's gonna be lunch today. And then hubby and I have to do a couple things. We've got to do some financial paperwork, go over some stuff. So we're going to run up to the office for about an hour so that we can knock that stuff out before we come back home and get all the Sunday things done. I did knock out a ton of like the house cleaning and stuff yesterday, so that is done. I just have a little more laundry to knock out, and then a couple things to prep up for the week. We brought the boys to rip it up on the dirt bike and four-wheeler, so it's loud, but they're getting it. But Hubs and I are sitting here and we are going to knock out our pages because I did not read this morning. This is actually a new book. I haven't showed you guys because I finished the one that you guys saw in the last video, the Tony Robbins book. This one is from Dr. Josh Axe, Think This, Not That. Just started it yesterday, and I'll keep you guys posted on that. But we are having some snacks. We have the, what is this, teriyaki season, first Phorm beef stick, light string cheese, and then of course my favorite go-to that I've been having all the time, some peaches. And we're gonna let the boys rip it up for a little bit. We're gonna knock out some pages. We ended up being at the office a little bit longer than we thought we were gonna be, just crunching the numbers, budgeting, all the things, trying to create some new targets that we want to hit. When the boys get too close, it's too loud. But like I was saying, we're trying to tighten up some stuff and have some new targets to hit with our finances, budgeting, all of that. It's always a learning process, always a work in progress. But babe, what is your one piece of financial advice you would like to give to the people? Your best financial advice?
To know how much you're spending and what you're spending it on.
That's not very philosophical, babe.
But now that we're rolling, what would be your one piece of financial advice? That's philosophical as shit.
My one piece of financial advice would be know your numbers. Mine was short, sweet, and to the point. And it's your debt, it's your income, it's your assets, your liabilities, what's going out, what's coming in. Like, just like dieting, know your numbers. You can only manage what you measure.
1000%.
But you have something more than that. I feel you have something better to give.
Spend less money than you make.
Oh, boom. Period. Short, sweet, and to the point. All right, so now give me some investment advice.
What you're spending versus what you're bringing in, and you need to get your spending under control so you have money left over that you can build a savings
And if somebody's
account.
done all of that,
And
what
if you've
would be
done
a
that,
tip for
then
investing?
You need to start investing as much money as possible into index funds or maxing out your retirement account if you have one.
Where does somebody go that has no idea that just sounded foreign to them? Where would they go to learn about how to do it?
Well, if you're willing to do it on your own, then I would look into it and do some research about investing.
Who are some people in that field that you trust or listen to?
I listen to Meet with Kevin, Andre Jick. He's a good one. And then basically you can open up a brokerage account just like you open up a bank account and link your bank directly to it and set up automated reoccurring deposits, and you let that money build there and don't touch it under any circumstances. And that's why it's important to have savings accounts separate from that, because if you do have an emergency, you can draw out of that savings account instead of cashing in investments, which could possibly be at a bad time for a loss.
What's your biggest piece of advice when it comes to the stock market?
Just get involved and start learning, and to take action, to get in there, and you'll learn as you
know
go.
what I thought you were going to say, because it's what you say to me all the time.
What?
Like when you're talking about stocks, about people like making decisions off their emotions.
Yes. I mean, we are very emotional people, and the stock market behaves kind of like erratically, and if you are somebody that is always looking at your account and you get highly stressed out if you see that you're losing money, you have to be able to stay patient and know that you bought
Trust the process
to good companies, and build some discipline and just let it sit there, and the magic will happen.
There we go. All right, I'm learning right along with you guys. So there you go. There's some financial wisdom nuggets for today.
I wanna run away, wanna make mistakes now, 'cause I don't wanna stay, wanna live my own life, wanna feel passion for something.
You guys saw I was just cutting up some veggies. Hubby mixed them up. He wasn't supposed to, and now he's trying to separate them, which is crazy. But anyways, I have some chicken in the crock pot. I am actually prepping this for the week. So I have some boneless, skinless chicken breasts in there, and then I have just added some of the Kinder's buffalo seasoning and ranch mix on there, and then some of the buttery buffalo Kinder sauce as well. This stuff is absolutely delicious. 25 calories a serving, and then topped it with parsley just because it looks good and we eat with our eyes first. But I'm going to put this on high for a few hours, and that's going to be meal prep for the week. And then I just have to cut up some fruit, and we're going to get dinner going, and we'll be ready to rock and roll for the week. So Babe's helping cook dinner, and he pulled the trigger on these babies a little too quick, but look at that. We doctored him right up. But he is getting ready to make up some omelets because he's the best at that. Then we have some hash browns here that we are going to finish whipping up here in just a second. And my cute little seedless watermelon that I'm getting ready to chop up for the week.
Someone that makes my world turn upside down, wanna give it up for something or someone that's better than this. So don't be too offended, I had to leave. There's nothing in for me, no, I'm not fitting in. I packed my things to go, am I being naive? But it's my choice to make, it's my new.
Can we talk about this awesomeness? Yes, please. Hubby makes the absolute best breakfast scrambles ever in the world. We've got turkey sausage in there, onions, peppers, feta cheese, mango peach salsa, which you guys know at this point is my jam. and then some hash browns on the side. Then I'm going to toss some sugar-free ketchup on, and look at that awesomeness. And I am starving, so I'm ready to tear this baby up. We absolutely crushed our step goal today. And surprise, surprise, we're going in with the same thing. Chocolate covered true fruit strawberries, because I have been on a fruit obsession and I get a little bit of chocolate with it. I promise one of these days I'm going to switch up my dessert just for you guys. But I absolutely love these, so we're going to call it a night with these babies. We were going to get in the sauna, but truly I just don't want to jack my hair up. And I have to wash it tomorrow, so we'll do the sauna tomorrow. And we are just going to chill the rest of the night and watch some TV and just kick back and relax. All right, beauties. So that will do it for this full day of eating. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. We had an awesome run. Ended up doing, as you guys saw, almost 5.5 miles of just a recovery run. And like I was saying with the zone 2, so we had intervals of walking. So that's why we ended up doing longer, because it was just feeling really good. And I didn't film a ton because hubby and I were talking so much. We talked the whole way. I never put any music or podcast or anything even on in my headphones. We just were talking the whole way and having like really awesome conversations about some things that we want to shift and different things that we're always talking about, goals and visions and where we want to go, moving targets, and how we want to grow together and in our businesses, just all of those things. And when we are out either walking, normally when we're running, we're both like listening to something and not wanting to talk, but keeping it at a zone 2 where you can have a conversation, and then those times of walking in between, it was really awesome for us just to be able to talk and cover a lot of ground. And it was absolutely gorgeous out, so that was awesome. I do always get the question about how to fuel properly for runs. And honestly, guys, this is something that I have always struggled with, because all of the things that they say that you're supposed to do, I don't ever feel my best running. I don't like to eat a ton. I would prefer running fasted, but you just can't do that, especially when you're training long distance. And so I know that I need the energy, but I don't want to be super full. I don't want to feel like heavier and bogged down. So I had the little banana. I also didn't show it, but I take essential amino acids, and 2 servings of that is like 30 grams of protein, because I want to get protein in with my carbs in the morning time, but I don't want to be super full. Even having something like a protein shake just makes me feel full and is sloshing around in my stomach and is absolutely not a vibe. Even on our long distance run, and fueling as you run has been incredibly difficult for me, because it makes me want to gag to eat while I'm running, eat before I'm running. But I am getting better with that, and trial by error, because we're all a little bit different, and you can learn a ton through education and books and other people's experiences, but all of that comes second best to your own experience and your own body. So just getting out there and trying and seeing what works is the best for me. So I always start out with my electrolyte water to get those electrolytes in me, because I sweat a ton when I am running. So I want to make sure that I have a bunch of those minerals in me. And then of course my protein coffee, and then I have my essential amino acids with the banana, and we hit the run. And again, it wasn't a super intense run, so that was perfect for that. But again, when we do longer, more intense runs, that changes a little bit, and I will film a lot of that for you guys. I had a lot of questions about running, about fueling, about how to get started, about what to do, how to break up splits, like all of that different stuff. So I definitely will be filming more of that, especially on this journey of training to a marathon. But again, even with everything that I know, it's nothing like having the experience. So as I go through it, and once I complete it successfully, I will have new insights and experience to go off of to help people even more. So I'm excited for that. I'm just excited to be back into the training and feeling like I am progressing in that, as well as my lifts, because I am finally loving my lifts again, like I was saying, and progressing in that. So feeling strong and building a strong body that will carry me through life and through my running journey. I do have on Tuesday my first assessment with the physio, so that we can just make sure that I am in tip-top shape and remain that way throughout the training. So I'll keep you guys posted on that, or any new things that I learn and gain knowledge along the way of that journey. So I am super pumped for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you guys are out there absolutely crushing it at life, starting the week off with a bang, and absolutely killing your Monday, or whatever day you're watching this. It doesn't matter what day it is, what time it is. You can always show up for yourself and start, no matter what a wreck the past has been. We can all start from anywhere and go forward. Believe me, I am living proof of that. Coming from somebody that not that long ago was broke, busted, and disgusted, and have turned so many areas of my life around. I am not the arbiter of all things great. Believe me, I fuck up often. often, and I am only human just like you guys. I am the same as you guys, I promise. And I have all the same thoughts and feeling, bad choices and mistakes and habits and all of those things. That's why I'm constantly trying to learn and do better. It's all about the progression. It's all about the growth. It's not about being perfect, because none of us are. So anybody that you look up to or inspires you, know that they struggle and deal with a lot of the same BS that you are too. And if one of us can do it, all of us can do it. We all have awesome human potential within us. We just have to show up, and life will show up for us. So I hope you guys get out there and absolutely crush it today. Let me know below what you guys are wanting to see on YouTube, what new videos or content you guys are wanting me to bring you that will help you the most, entertain you, make you laugh, make you think, help you to grow in any way possible. That's what I want to do. So drop that down below. Also, any assumptions or questions that you guys want to drop below, I still have those videos coming down the pipeline. So make sure to drop all that down below, conversate with each other, engage with each other, just continue to build an awesome community that helps lift each other up. This life is hard enough to do. We might as well do it with some like-minded people that help us push along the way. So I love you guys to pieces. I hope you have a killer day. Subscribe if you aren't already, and I will catch y'all in the next video.